Hello everybody. I would like to share with you PlayPosit. This is a program that allows you to insert questions into a video at various points of the video. This is a fantastic program if you have a flipped classroom where your students go in and watch a video lesson and then come to class prepared, hopefully with the lessons that they have learned. So this program is basically, let's go to the dash. Basically looks like this. When you sign up for it, you choose either instructor or student. In this case, obviously, I've just chosen instructor. When you do so, you get a search code once you've created a class, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. And then the bulbs are the videos that you use for the instruction, and then you insert your questions on these videos. To add students, it's really pretty simple. They can either join by the search code or you can add them yourself. I'll show you quickly how to do that. So I have one class right now. If I wanted to create multiple classes, I could. In this case, I'm going to show you how to add a student. I already added a couple, so just use some generic names for today's example. Now, if it pops up red like this, that just means that it needs either more information or perhaps it's taken. So I can create my student's username and password if I wanted to keep record of that. Sometimes students like to forget their passwords. So maybe your school has something default. I have a default at my school that's different from this, but all the students have the same basic information and it helps them to remember. If I have multiple classes, then more than one would pop up here. My class right now is called Sample. Once I click roster, it shows me a student has been added, and I can play with this, but you don't really need to worry about. I don't have any more classes to pick from. So I'm going to go back to the dash, and we will talk about the bulbs now. So again, these are the quick videos that they have. So up here is the other place to look at the bulbs. What's nice is they have some pre-made bulbs. We'll take a look at those real quick. You can filter by grade level and also by subject. And you can also look at course content that is standard aligned. Once you have filtered your classes, you can look at the information, a little bit of literary analysis and composition. So you can see that these preview allows you to watch the video, and I believe that they also have questions to go with them, or you can create your own. So this gives you a place to start if you're not sure about exactly how to look at the videos, or if you want something interesting and fun. The other thing that's kind of nice is that there are some video channels offered, lots of them actually, that will let you use different videos. Now, to tell you the truth, I don't know exactly if these are copyright safe. I'm guessing that they are, since it's part of this program. So use at your own risk. Okay, so if I go back to the dash, this is going to take me back to where I can create my own. Oh, back on the bulbs, this was, I think my computer is a little bit slow. This is my bulb. If you notice, this was my first one that I practiced with. This is how I taught myself how to do it. It was a video I used from YouTube, which is what I'm going to show you again also today. How I used my video to create my own bulb. So once you're back at your dashboard, you click on Design Video Bulb. I have some videos I recorded on YouTube, and one of them I'm going to use is about MLA format. So since I made that video already, I'm going to insert it here and then give my bulb a title, my lesson a title. You can see I've already played with this. It's already got my subject and my grade level. Now you can change that if you want, or the grade level. You do have to give it a subtopic, which in this case is writing. You could search standards if you wanted. If I wanted to put in writing standards, you'll see some of these come up. It's kind of nice if you want to use that to show your administrators. So once you begin building, it's going to download the video. It'll start playing it automatically, which I've paused it real quick because I have to turn the volume down. But it will start playing right away, and you'll be able to hear your video. And as you watch your video, then you can determine where exactly you want your questions to be inserted. You can also crop. So if I have a clip from something that I've used in the past, maybe I haven't covered that material, or I want to break up the video into smaller pieces for my students, then all I have to do is slide this over, and it will pick up right where I start the video. This is starting at the page number right up here, so that's what I want to show my students. And if I want to shorten the end, I can do that as well. So now my video is starting 40 seconds into the original video. So now if I want to create a question for my students, then I just click Add Question and I get all my choices over here. What's nice is you do have a few different choices. I think if you upgrade, then you get, I don't know that all of these are available. Let's start with multiple choice. So here's my question, and then here is where I type my answer. And of course, I'm going to offer another that is not the correct answer. And I can add more questions if I want to, or more answers, excuse me. Once I do this, I can also choose which answer is the correct answer. And furthermore, I can add an explanation. So if each answer has something else that I want the students to see or recognize, I can add a little extra in there for them. I can also randomize my answer order if I choose. So once I pick this, then I click Add see, I made a mistake. It's really easy to fix. At this point, then I can save, and if you see, it saves at this particular time in my video. And so now when students watch the video, once they get here, then the question, as you can see over here, will pop up and then they can answer. What's nice is they get immediate feedback. So if I want to check this and see how it looks, I can click on Preview and we'll let it play. And this is what the students will watch.
Header, but it's not going. It's going to go in the header, but it's going to be a page number. Click page number, hover the mouse over top of page, click plain page number 3, and then you're going to type your...
Okay, so it stops and asks a question, and the student can answer. And what's nice is the student gets immediate feedback.
The last name. I'm going to use...
Okay, and so then once your student once you've seen your preview, you can click back on this little icon and it takes you back to your bolts. Now I can assign it to my class. I have a due date today. We'll make the date today. And once I save it, then my students have access to it and they can do the questions on their own. So one of the other things that's really nice is you can monitor students to see if they actually do the work. This is just another play, something that I was playing with. Here is one that I did with my make-believe student. Well, it was my son, but still make-believe. Here we go. The students, I have the average, how much of it has been completed. They only had a couple of questions and they answered the questions. So with Monitor, I can also look at it from this perspective. And it shows me which students answered and how they did, which students have not answered it yet. Maybe they didn't do the assignment. So as you can see, this is a really nice little program to use with a flipped classroom. It helps you to monitor the students to see how they're doing, and it allows them to monitor themselves and get some instant feedback. I hope you have fun playing with this. Good luck.